They want to eat lunch first?
Okay,
But
can
are
you
they gonna
guys
eat
hear me
now or
now?
after the replay?
Every time we
All
get a
right, so-
torrential downpour, I lose my internet for some reason.
All right, I'm going to step off then, because I wanted to give you the verdict form to take back
Hey, Miss
there.
Robin. Welcome back, guys.
I mean, if it's 5 minutes or so, I'll give
We
you
have a hot
15
mic,
minutes
so
to eat
let's listen
lunch.
in.
All right, that's kind of what we'll do, because it's going to be an hour. Yeah, Ms. Coakley's going to give you the verdict form, so when you get that, you can just run that into the jury room, and then
I know, right, Jeff?
when they're done and ready to
Here
come out
comes
and
more rain. I can
review
hear
the
it.
video, as long as the audio is ready.
I'm
just
going to
text
show
me
you
and
what
I'll
we
come
missed, though. You guys are going to die. You guys are going to die.
And we've taken all the evidence back, so they have the correct evidence.
I'm just waiting to see if they turn the camera, and then I'll show you what we missed. This is what we missed. Watch. Look at these two. We're telling secrets. Check this out.
When your brother was acting in the way that your parents wanted or doing positive things, was that acknowledged?
Briefly.
Okay.
Welcome
Did
back.
a change in his circumstances or improvement in how he was treated?
Briefly.
Okay, so we were watching the replay, right? Now watch this, okay? Now look at Aussie and Tracy Ferriter telling secrets and watch what happens. This is the end of the replay of Fiona. They stop it here. So watch.
Cause physical harm to any of your siblings?
No.
Or your parents?
No.
That's all the questions I have.
All right, that concludes the
That's a sign, Tracy and Aussie. Stop whispering, you fuckers. Excuse my language. I don't like this at all. I get a bad vibe from this whole scenario.
No.
Or your parents?
No.
I'll turn it down this time. Watch their faces. Watch. Oh, secret, secret.
that concludes the All right, so that concludes the October 3rd.
Nils.
October 4th is-
Jammers, did that knock that migraine right out of your head? Right. Do you have anything you'd like to share with the rest of the room, Tracy and Aussie? Okay, so this is current time. We're looking at the recess lighting, and we're back on jury deliberation, I guess. So they listened to Fiona. Now they're back in the deliberation room. Oops. So I'm going to put the live screen over here while we wait. And then I'm going to entertain y'all by showing you JLR's video from yesterday when the mainstream media girls were like looking like lunch ladies, and they were like, "Get out of our way of our cameras. You don't own this. You're fake news." This is going to be video of the year on New Year's Eve for me. This is going to be video of the frickin' year. So it's this 4-minute long one we're going to play. We'll keep an eye on things in court. We'll have it over on the right-hand side. But this one right here, this should go viral.
Why? Why, Mr. Russell?
Hold on. Okay, so you guys all remember Carly Russell. Carly Russell faked her own kidnapping, said there was a white baby in the road in a diaper, and that a white guy took her. So this is gonzo journalism at its finest. We don't see our mainstream media ask questions like this. And it's kind of shocking, I guess, to see people ask questions like this, but you got to admit we love it. You got to admit we love it. So let's take a listen and a watch. This is gonzo journalism right here. And I was scared. I was like anxious. I was on the edge of my seat watching this.
Are you ashamed of your own daughter for what she did? Are you ashamed of your daughter for what she did? 6 months? That's it? And she pleads not guilty? She's clearly guilty, Carlos. Clearly guilty. Why did Carly lie? Why did Carly lie, Carlos?
Running for the story. Check it. Here comes Carly. I agree, Nils.
Why did Carly lie? Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why did you lie, Carly? Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why? Why did she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what?
I'm
I
normal
do today.
press.
I do today.
That's my favorite part. These ladies, these are press? This is press? What?
You're being a Karen.
She said, we're the real press in their blouses. Listen to her. You can't just walk in front of our cameras. You can't tell me with your accent.
Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today. You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting any answers.
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Oh, well, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
I think the fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're just going to film her and not ask her why she lied to the public. And
You just ask her dumb stuff. We're tired of their soft asses. I do today.
They knew that the young lady was not off with some young man, so they know that.
They just film her.
Have to deal with it.
Does she feel she's being unfairly portrayed in the press?
She does not feel like she's being unfairly portrayed in the press. Now, I don't know what these other little YouTube videos and all that different things. That's a different thing. I mean, they had a guy playing me that didn't look like me, and I know I look like Denzel, and he didn't look like me. I was upset about that. Okay.
Well, she's an adult, so if she wanted to, for whatever.
He's
reason,
making a
get
joke
away
out of
with
it.
a little bit, not tell anyone. As an adult, you have that right. So, what?
Wait till you
kind
see
of
JLR
involved to-
intermingle with the lawyer. It's great.
Well, we're not going to get into that. I think at some point in time, and I don't want to put you off, but I think at some point in time, whether we have a trial, whether it's a trial, just because the state is pushing the issue, whether or not we will go to a judge, I don't know right now, but I wouldn't want to talk about certain issues. You always great.
I have one question.
Yes.
You said you disagreed with them trying to give her jail time. Back in July, the Attorney General talked about how he was maybe pushing for stiffer penalties after this incident moving forward, changing.
We're not there.
But do you feel like that's why they're pushing for
I
jail
don't
time?
know. You have to ask them. I just think 6 months on each case is especially a Class A misdemeanor. And if y'all can find where first time Class A misdemeanor with no priors and they get any type of jail time, then let me know. Give me a call. Okay? Thank
Can you say 100% that the
Thank
parents are not involved? 100%. Can you say 100% that the parents are not involved, Mr. Emery? Are the parents involved? Mr. Emery, are the parents involved? Did the parents help Carly at all? Can you say that for 100% certainty, yes or no? Did the parents help her, Emery? Did they?
I went from Mr. Emery and Emery.
Yeah. I like your suit, though. Hey, look, I like your suit. Remember we talked before?
I know.
All right, so are they involved or not? The parents, yes or no? Let's put this rumors to rest. The people online are saying, hey, the parents helped her in any way. Let's just put the rumors to rest, Emery.
You think it'll put it to rest?
It might if it
No,
comes from
I don't
you.
want Mike. Will it put it to rest?
Come
I don't
on,
want
Carl.
Mike.
Come on. Come on. Why
You
did
gonna
she?
call me Carly?
No, I almost did call you Carly.
Okay,
Why?
no,
Listen.
God.
Listen.
He
Why
said,
did, why
"Oh,
did she plead
God."
not guilty today when she's clearly guilty? 6 months. 6 months.
Hey, you all be good. Be good.
You have a good day.
Video of the year. Let's watch this interaction again, because Carly comes out and she says he's invading. You're being too aggressive, she says, and you're invading my personal space.
Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why? Why did you lie, Carly? Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why?
Oh, that's
Why?
the mom?
Why'd she plead not guilty today?
That's the mom.
Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today. You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting any answers.
Sure, right. That's why people
being
call
a
you people
Karen.
fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Oh, well, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Their cameraman.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
I think the fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're just going to film her, not ask her why she lied to the public. And
I thought that was her at first. I was like, dang. So did she go to jail then? This Karen.
You're being a Karen.
Russell, why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today.
With her sunflower lanyard. This is classic. See this, and you know what? This is the kind of stuff the mainstream press hates. They hate it. They hate it because they can't be Karens.
You're being a Karen.
They have someone bringing them the news that's more exciting, that's asking the tough questions. They feel threatened. But she looks like a lunch lady.
Oh my God. God forbid.
Do today. I do today.
Their faces, look at it. Look at her. Look at her face. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yes, I do have to get that on a soundbite. Let me do that right meow. I do today. Hold on, I'm getting it right now.
do today. Don't even ask her the right questions.
It's great. It's great. I do today. Oh my God.
You're being a Karen.
Now that is a true Karen right there. All right, let me get this edited.
Listen. No, you don't run the place. Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
He tells her, listen. Listen, Linda.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today.
Oops. All right, let's get this on the sideboard. Soundboard. Oh my gosh, cheek pinching granny. Oh, I died when I saw it. You guys ready? Here we go. Here's the soundbite.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
Oh man, Nicole, I just can't. I can't. All right, let me get this up on my soundboard. This is good. Good stuff. I got to find an empty spot. I got so many. Okay, here we go. All right, I got her on there. Let's see. Volume. Do this. All right, let's try it. Here we go.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
All right, there we go. That's perfect, isn't it? With the fade. Yeah, if you guys can share his channel, you guys, if you're not subscribed, the mods will put the link to JLR's channel. He's been doing this for a long time, and he's now like capturing like the audience, you know. He's been doing this for a very long time. Bye, Gustave. I hope you get back for the verdict, for the big V. The big V. No, Beth, I didn't. Let me scroll back and see if I can find it. I don't see it, Miss Kurt Cobain. Oh. Carly had a blue dress on and got in the truck. Oh, she did? Well, crap. Yeah, we've met daily. Okay, here we go. Let's see this. Look at the Karens. Look at the Karens with their phones. Like they're doing the same thing he is. They're not doing anything special. They're using their phones. And she's like, I'm normal media. Like, what are you talking about? What's normal?
I didn't want to come. Don't want me to go.
Why did Carly lie? Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why did you...
I see Carly now. Her mama's in front of her. Dude, her mom had to know she was lying.
Hi, Carly. Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why?
You want to talk about aggressive? I would say she was coming at him a little bit aggressive. Holy. Wow. He's definitely got balls because I would have been scared to death. There's no joke there. I would have been scared.
Carly Russell.
Look at her. She ain't playing. She is not playing with him today. Not today.
Why did
Here, let's watch it in slow-mo and watch her grab him. Is that grandma? Is that granny? Is that granny? Let's watch it in slow-mo. I'm going to turn it down because it sounds freaky.
lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man?
I see Carly now right here in the Monica Lewinsky dress. And she's putting her hand up in front of her face.
Why did you blame a white man? Why did you
Look at Carly, though. She makes sure to look right at the media chick, the Karen. She loves it.
blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man?
You're invading my personal space, she keeps
Why did your daughter
saying.
blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why? Why? Why'd she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell?
Miss Russell.
Why?
You can't just run in front of our cameras like that.
Listen.
Normal press.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
I think that's funnier in
You
slow
all
motion.
don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting any.
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Oh, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Good morning, Megan.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
The fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna film her, not ask her why she lied to the public and
Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. My stomach hurts. Good Lord above, that was funny. Watch her lawyer look over at JLR when he walks up. Watch this part. Whew. Look at, he knows. He's like, oh God, it's him. What? Watch his face. Watch his face when the lawyer realizes it's. Oh my God. I can't with this. Look at Oh, the white guy muttered something like, here he comes. Watch. He said, here he comes. Oh my God. Okay, you guys got to see this. You got to see this. Watch the white guy. He says to the lawyer, here he comes. And then the lawyer looks over. Watch. Here he he comes. See, and he pointed. He's like, oh shit.
They knew that young lady was
Oh my God. Oh, this is so funny. And that girl's face. She's like, I'm real media. I'm normal media too. You're not normal media. Look, he spied him. Look at, he's like, I spy JLR. Here he comes. Here he comes.
They knew that young lady was not off with some young man.
Some randos walking his dog over here. There's a lot going on in this video. Oh, shoot.
Mr. Russell, why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife?
You know what he was doing as he walked up? He was reading his shirt. Mr. Russell was like, oh my God, it says media. Watch.
So why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife? Why? Why? Mr. Russell, why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife? Why? Why? Why did Carly lie? Why did she blame a white man?
Ooh, I was waiting for him to get socked. I was like, oh no.
Why?
Be careful.
Why, Mr. Russell? Are you ashamed of your own daughter for what she did? Are you ashamed of your daughter for what she did? 6 months? That's it? And she pleads not guilty? She's clearly guilty, Carlos.
Carlos and Carly.
Clearly guilty. Why did Carly lie? Why did Carly lie, Carlos?
I love when they see him coming, Gio. It's great. This is when he runs back to get the action. You ready? I'm going to short this right now. Ooh, Nils. Good catch. And yes, the blonde over there at the press conference was like, I'm normal news too. See, he's going to pick up Carly and the mom. But I don't know why the mom gets out of the truck. Like, why didn't the mom get in the truck? What is she going inside to do? This is golden right here. Boots on the ground.
Listen,
No, you don't run the place.
guess what? I do today. I do today. I do.
Running.
Why did Carly lie? Why did you guys go on national television, tell a lie to the public?
They should
Why?
be apologizing to the public.
Why? Why did you lie, Carly? Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man?
You're being too
Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white... Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you... Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why?
Why didn't she leave? I don't know.
Why'd she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen.
like normal press.
Listen,
No, you don't run the place.
guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today. You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not putting any.
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even
being a
ask the
Karen.
questions. Oh, you don't even ask the question. Blah, 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 blah.
Karens.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
I think the fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're just gonna film her, not ask her why she lied to the public.
All right, now here comes the point where this white guy standing by the lawyer says, hey, here he comes. JLR warning, JLR warning. Here it comes. Uh-oh. I see that media shirt out of the corner of my eye. There he is.
They knew that the young lady was not off with some young man. So they know that. We just have to deal with it. Does she feel she's being
Priceless.
unfairly?
Absolutely priceless. But Carly's mother, dude, you want to talk about aggressive and being in someone's personal space. She's going to sit there and she's going to go, you're in my personal space, but I'm going to grab your phone and touch you. I wonder what she went back inside for. I have a feeling she's the type that would file some kind of like charges or something, or try to. She seems like a really aggressive woman. Let's watch her in ultra slow mode.
Hey,
I want to see how she touches him.
Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Richards investigate. Why did you lie, Carly Russell?
Right there was when she wanted to take him out right there. When she does that with her cheek, she is ready to take him out.
Carly Russell.
I've seen that look on many of women's faces before. Uh-oh. We're live in court. Woo!
All right, Madam Clerk, do we have the playback cue? We can do a test.
Oh, testing. It's just a test. It's just a test. Y'all, what's going on here? Do we have a verdict? I don't know.
All right, so, Mr. White, you ready to cross-examination? Yes, Judge.
Or was that a break? Was that a break from listening to Fiona?
All right, let's go.
Ugh. This is the cross of Fiona. I thought we were done. This is the cross of
The
Fiona.
jurors out? This is an
It's just
hour.
a test. So pink means girls.
An hour. Okay.
I thought they were back to deliberating. My bad. I'm sorry about that, guys.
An hour.
50 cents.
We're going to listen to the
All rise.
cross of Fiona again. The jurors wanted to listen to this again.
Okay, this one is.
Nils, I'm so glad you're here. You're
All right,
so
everyone, may be
awesome.
seated. All right, members of the jury, we have the October 4th testimony of Fiona Ferriter queued up. It's about 47 minutes of audio. So with
47
that,
minutes.
Danny, you can go ahead and have recording.
47
begin
minutes, then
playback.
it's poop break. I'll see you guys then.
All right, so, Mr. White, are you ready to cross-examination?
Yes, Judge. I am.
All right, so you may proceed, sir. Thank you.
Fiona, how are you?
I'm fine.
You might be nervous. I'm just here to ask some questions. If you don't understand anything I ask you, okay, I didn't understand the question. Okay? Let's start with your brother's name. It's Ronan Ty Tan Ferriter, correct?
Yes.
So you've been calling him Ty, correct?
Yes.
So you want me to call him Ty when we're talking about it?
Ronan is fine.
Ronan is fine. All right. So let's go back to Arizona. So some of what you talked about yesterday was Arizona, and some of it was Florida. Arizona, you were there from approximately what year to what year that you remember?
Left around 5th grade, and then we came back in the middle of my sophomore year, so whatever time period that was.
Okay. So you're in 5th grade, you think you were about 10? 9, 10?
Roughly.
Okay. So, and then in sophomore year, how old were you?
Fourteen-ish? I can't. Yeah.
Okay. So the Arizona years were about 4 or 5 years, something like
Correct.
that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you were there and then you came back to Florida, and the Florida time period was, you said, around mid-late December of 2021, and then in this case we're taking it up to the end of January of 2022. So in that time period, so that's about 6 weeks or so, correct?
Roughly. Yeah.
Okay. So substantially more time in Arizona, obviously, than this last time in Florida.
Yes.
Let me ask you a little bit about your brother's medical situation. You never went to the many doctor visits that he went to, correct?
No.
But your parents went to those visits, correct?
I would assume yes.
You don't know how a parent went to a visit with a doctor?
I didn't really.
Okay. And you never obviously saw any of the medical reports that your parents saw, correct?
No.
Correct. Yesterday you said that your brother wasn't allowed to have certain snacks, correct?
Yes.
And you're aware that he was, your parents were trying to curtail the sugary snacks in his diet, correct?
That's what they said.
Okay, so you're aware of that, right?
Yes.
All right. And you didn't go to any of the mental health visits that your brother went to. He was seeing a therapist. You didn't go to those, correct?
When was this?
This would have been in Arizona.
If he was going to a therapist, I wasn't aware of that.
Okay, fair. Which would also mean you weren't aware of anything the therapist would have conveyed to the family in terms of Ronan's condition.
No.
Okay. So let's go back to the food snacks. Yesterday you
Yes.
Were you aware that, did you think your brother at any point looked malnourished or in any way like he was getting too thin or anything like that?
Yes.
And when did you convey that to anybody?
I never said anything.
All right. And are you, you said that about the snacks, that you weren't allowed to have snacks. Isn't it true you do not know if, when he was hungry, that he actually ate snacks or not? You don't know that.
Sorry. Repeat that?
Sure. You're unaware that when Ronan was hungry, whether or not he actually ate a snack. You don't know that.
He wasn't allowed to get his own snacks.
You remember we spoke to somebody on the road back on February 1 of 2022, and directing court and counsel, page 55, line 8, as to snacks. before. What is that picture of?
You of a bandana.
I'm sorry, say that again?
You of a bandana.
Okay. And the picture marked number 5, what is that a picture of?
A concert.
Okay. And the picture with the card number 6 on it, what is that a picture of?
Spelling.
Spelling. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And these are all events, your events, correct?
Yes.
Going to receive and accept defendant's exhibit 4 in evidence over objection. The court is going to sustain the objection as to exhibits 5 and 6. However, the defense is not precluded from using those documents for purposes of refreshing recollection. Mr. Wright, you clear on the court's ruling at this point?
I am.
All right, you may proceed.
So if you look at the picture where number 4 is, the card is number 4 there. What's that a picture of?
Arizona bandana.
Okay. And do you
All
remember?
right, she needs to restate that. She needs to restate that answer because my hearers did not hear. So just state the answer again.
As loud as you can speak, if you want.
Arizona Band-Aid?
Better.
Arizona Band-Aid?
Yes. Band.
I'm gonna repeat the answer here every once in a while to make sure you agree or not agree. So you just said Arizona Band-Aid.
Yes.
And in that picture is you with the awesome hat, correct?
Yes.
And you're holding an instrument.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And what's that instrument?
A flute?
A flute. So that's what you play?
Yes.
You still play the flute?
When I want to.
Okay. And next to you in that picture is whom?
Directly next to me is my brother.
Which brother?
Ronan.
Okay. And in front of him is whom?
Pierce.
And next to Ronan
Nola.
is Noah. So that's all your siblings in that picture, correct?
Yes.
So they did attend, and Ronan did attend that day, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I think the court already moved it into evidence, but it's my habit, so I'm moving 4 into evidence.
I've already received and accepted 4 in evidence and dealt with 5 and 6
Okay.
already. This objection is sustained, but you can use it for refreshing recollection. So, Madam Clerk, are you concerned with the court's rulings on that?
Yes, Honor.
Okay, all right, good enough.
Show me 5. Do you recognize this picture?
Vaguely.
Okay. What do you remember it from?
It was a concert I did.
Okay. So you remember that you attended a concert and your brother Ronan was present, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then looking at 6, do you remember Ronan now attending your spelling bee? I'm just getting a little picture.
I am.
Okay. Who's that?
It looks like Ronan.
Do you recall him? All right. Do you recall him attending your spelling bee?
Yes.
So yesterday you said that Ronan did not do his homework in the house, correct?
Not off now. Yes.
Okay. And that would include in Arizona, correct?
Yes.
Showing you what's been previously marked as Exhibit 7. Do you recognize, what is that picture of?
Me doing my homework.
Okay. And how do you recognize that?
What do you mean?
You know it's you because it looks like you?
That's me.
Okay, I just wanted to make it sure. Okay. So that is a picture.
May continue this way.
Yes, go. Any other clerk, do you have it? So I don't lose track of that. Yesterday, you also said that Ronan was not allowed to attend family events. Do you recall saying that?
Not all the time.
All right. So he attended
Some family events.
some family events. Okay. And when he attended those family events, those would include trips outside when you know, to things that were like going to see like the Aerospace Museum, for example.
I don't recall the Aerospace Museum, but he would come sometimes.
Okay. I'm going to show you Defense 8. Do you know what that's a picture of?
I don't remember this.
Okay. So it's a who's in the picture? Anybody remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the people in the picture?
Yes.
All right. Do you remember where this picture was taken?
No.
All right. Do you recall taking family hikes, which included Roman?
Yes.
And to Sabino Canyon?
Yes.
Do you recall your family, including Roman, spending time at the Tucson Hotel JW Marriott pool?
No.
Showing you what's been marked for identification as Defense 10. Does that help refresh your recollection?
I don't remember this.
All right. Yesterday you said Ronan was not allowed to play outside, correct?
I believe I said not usually.
Okay. But you would be allowed to play outside, correct?
On occasion.
You would play outside in the backyard in Arizona, correct?
If you could call it a backyard.
All right, well, setting aside, what do you think of the backyard space?
Hold on a second, Dwight. We're getting noise from outside that's interfering with our ability to hear us. Let that pass as trying. All right, I'm going to ask you to restate the last question and give the witness a chance to restate your answer.
My last question, Fiona, was whether you recall Ronan playing outside in the backyard in Arizona?
Yes.
And he would play at times with the other kids in your family, correct?
Yes.
Do you recall all of you kids playing at a friend's house swimming pool in Arizona?
That's too general.
Okay. Well, a swimming pool in Arizona that was not your home, but the home of a family friend.
I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're asking.
Let me show you something and see if it helps you narrow down what I'm asking. Showing you what in marked identification is defense 12. Do you recognize that location and the people in that picture?
I recognize my siblings, but I don't recognize the person in
You don't I have to get a clearer answer from you. I heard you say you recognize...
the middle. I recognize my siblings, but I don't recognize the person in the middle between my brother and my sister.
Okay. And your brother, that's Ronan, correct?
Yes.
All right. And you're at a swimming pool, correct?
Yes.
And your house didn't have a swimming pool, right?
Which one in Arizona?
Yes.
It did have a swimming pool.
Okay. Is that your house in Arizona swimming pool?
No.
All right. So so is it fair to say that there were times where you all went out together, including going to friends' houses?
At times, yes.
Do you recall going to Mount Lemon in Arizona with your brother Ronan?
Yes.
And that was like a family vacation day, correct?
Yes.
Was Ronan, did your family celebrate Ronan's birthdays?
Yes.
And by celebrate, how would they do that? Bring out a cake, everyone, family sitting around the table, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Ronan was involved in martial arts, correct?
Yes.
And your parents put all the kids, other than Pierce, who's very small, in some activities, correct?
Yes.
And you were involved in track at some point at basic?
I did not go to basic.
Okay. Did you ever do track?
Yes.
All right. Was Ronan doing track with you?
Where?
When you were doing track?
I did track in 2 places, here and in Arizona.
All right. Let's talk about Arizona. Did Ronan do track in Arizona?
Yes.
so you didn't do track as long, correct?
No. Yes, well, yes, I do.
I don't like running either. Okay, so let me ask you about chores. So yesterday, do you remember you saying that Roman would be outside moving shells?
Yes,
That's here in Florida, correct?
correct.
And that was this current time in Florida from end of December of 21 to the end of January of 22, correct?
Yes,
And the house your parents moved into in Jupiter had in front of it a tree with a bunch of shells around it, correct?
yes,
And they didn't want the shells, so there was an effort to remove the shells slowly and get rid of them, correct?
yes,
And that's what you're talking about that Roman was working on, correct?
yes,
You had chores in the house too, didn't you?
yes,
And so did Nola.
yes,
And the types of chores that you and Nola had would be mostly inside the house, cleaning up, that sort of thing, correct?
yes,
And the types of chores that your brother Ronan had were mostly outside things, right?
yes,
So Ronan had posters in his room at some point, correct?
yes,
In fact, your parents got those for him for Christmas, one of the Christmases, correct?
I don't remember.
Going to see if I can refresh your recollection of the statement you made on February 1, 2022. Refer Court of Counsel to page 24, line 13. Read it yourself. When you're done reading that, let me know. So there were some posters that your parents got Ronan for Christmas, correct?
Yes,
And at some point, Ronan shredded all of these posters, didn't
we did.
he? Ronan used to also have a dresser in his room in Arizona, correct?
He did.
And this dresser was taken out of the room, correct?
Yes,
And it was because he was ripping his clothes up when he got upset, correct?
yes.
And the dresser was placed just outside of his room.
This is in Arizona, right?
Yes.
Yes,
So in late January of 22, Ronan had run away, correct?
yes,
He had run away at least 2 times before that, correct?
yes, but not here.
In Arizona?
Yes. I don't think it's, yeah, no, it is here.
And your parents at some point had a family meeting, I think it was when he first ran away, and asked you all how you felt about him running away, correct?
I don't remember.
Referring Court of Counsel to the statement of February 1st, 22, page 32, line 16, to the end of the page. I'm going to give you this. Read from this line to the end of the page.
mother.
So your parents had a family meeting the first time they ran away, and they asked you all how you felt about it.
Yes.
And your position was that
As to the answer or to the question? I overrule as to the answer, and overrule as to the question as phrased. You may answer.
I'm going to ask this question.
The question was, what was her position?
No, yeah, the question was exactly what was your position about when they had those meetings? They asked you how you felt about it. What was your position? If you recall.
Let me be clear. I'm allowing her to state what her position was, not what she said. She could testify as to what her position was, and then not be hearsay. So I'm going to allow that.
Can you repeat what you're asking?
Yes. So I'm going to go back to the previous question where I asked you, they had meetings. When you first ran away, they asked you all how you felt about it. What was your position on that?
On him running away?
On how you felt about that? How did you feel about that? Him running away, yes. First time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
You want me to ask the question again?
No, I heard you. I'm just trying to think.
Can we hear that? You need to read, have a restate the question.
She said, I heard the question, I'm just trying. And she stopped.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Trying to think.
Okay, all right, take your time.
I'm sorry. When he ran away, I wasn't really sure what to think. I was surprised, but also tried to understand why he would do it. I was worried, I guess, is one answer, is my answer. I'm not sure I'm understanding the question, though.
All right. I'm going to move on. Is it fair to say that when you would be getting in trouble back then, around the time frame of Arizona, that you didn't often know why he was getting in trouble?
I didn't know the specifics of why he got in trouble.
Did you think at any point that he was being wild or energetic, anything like that?
He was hyper.
Okay. Did you ever notice it was very difficult to calm him down once he got going?
Yes.
Did you ever see your parents try to make efforts to calm him down with words?
Yes.
Yesterday you said that Ronan got in trouble and things would be taken away from him.
Yes.
Well, there were times you got in trouble with your parents, correct?
Yes.
Okay. taken away at some point?
Yes.
And you're aware Ronan would steal from inside the home?
Yes.
You're aware at some point he stole other people's credit cards?
Yes.
He, in fact, stole your money at one point?
Yes.
And you and your sister did not do these same types of things, correct?
No.
You're aware that Ronan was asked to write sentences at some point?
Yes.
And the sentence was usually, I will not steal, correct?
That's one of them.
Another one was, I will not lie.
Also another one.
You talked about the house in Tucson. The address was it 4245 East Havasu Road?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what the layout of that house was?
Yes.
I'm going to show you something to. So that house, there was, so you walk in the front entry, and you're in the living room, correct?
Yes.
And then there's a dining room to your left, and a family room to your right, and the kitchen is at the back on the left.
Yes.
And then if you go to the left, through a door, there's a bedroom, correct?
Yes.
Was that your bedroom? On the left?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then if you went opposite your bedroom, down some stairs, you get to the garage, correct?
So the way that was situated is my bedroom, there's a laundry room, downstairs is the garage, and then there's a bathroom.
The bathroom is in the hallway between the garage and your bedroom.
It's on the other end of my, so if I'm looking at my bedroom here, the bathroom's on my right.
Okay. And the other 3 bedrooms were on the far opposite side of the house from your bedroom, correct?
Yes.
So you had to cross from your bedroom through the dining room, through the family room and living room, to the other 3 bedrooms on the other side of the house.
Yes.
And before Pierce was born, Ronan was in one of those rooms, correct?
Yes.
And so it's fair to say it was pretty far from your room in terms of the distance within that one house, correct?
Yes.
And it's fair to say that Ronan moved into a room in the garage around the time that Pierce was born, right?
Yes.
questions? All right, thank you, Ms. White. Ms. Coleman, you have any redirect?
Yes,
All right, you may begin.
So, I want to start with the layout of the house. When you talked about being able to hear some of the physical abuse that was happening,
Yes,
what room was Ronan in at that point?
in the garage.
Okay, so the location of your bedroom in the Arizona house as it related to the garage was close to the garage.
Yes,
And so you could hear the physical abuse when it was happening there.
yes,
And did you in fact see an instance where he was pressed up against a wall?
yes.
Okay. Were his feet on the ground when that happened?
I don't remember.
Okay. Did that incident scare you?
Yes.
What were you worried about?
That he was grabbing too tight, that something worse than just hurt might happen.
Okay, can you just say that a little louder?
Sorry, something worse would happen than just the grabbing.
Okay, worse like how?
Are you gonna? All right, stop. Let's have her restate that answer so the jury can hear it.
So what were you worried worse would happen?
Overall,
I was worried that one day, that he might accidentally,
overall,
Go ahead.
that he would accidentally kill my mother.
And is that based on the physical force that you saw?
Yes,
And the level of anger and aggression you saw the defendant do towards your brother?
yeah,
Is this emotional for you to talk about?
yeah.
How come?
I don't want to think about my brother not being here. It's not fair.
Now, on cross-examination, the defense asked you about were there times they used efforts to calm your brother down with words. What were those efforts like?
Angry. Stern, not comforting at all.
Okay, is that how he was talked to and treated by both your parents, Tim and Tracy?
Objection, hearsay.
overall,
Yeah,
At the time that it was happening to you, some of the, when you were living in the house, did you really understand whether or not what was happening to Ronan was wrong?
in Arizona,
Yeah, in Arizona?
I started having
Objection as to the foundation of the question.
overall,
Go ahead. Just make sure you speak loudly, please.
so can you repeat it?
Yeah, at the time when it was happening, all these things are happening to your brother in Arizona. Did you understand that what was happening was wrong?
Yes,
Okay. Did it kind of, your understanding of what was happening as you got older, did that evolve?
it changed, yes.
Okay, how did it change?
It became more clear that, I'm sorry,
Take your time.
it kind of coalesced into like actual understanding of what was going on, so I could identify a word to go with it.
Okay, what's that word?
Abuse.
Now, we talked on cross-examination a little bit about some of the things that your brother did do with the family. What's the time period total that you lived in Arizona?
Again, I can't recall exactly, but I want to say like 5 years.
Okay, so over 5 or 6 years, were there times that he got to do stuff with your family?
Yes,
Over that 5 or 6 years, were there also times where he was left home alone in his room?
yes,
And times when you guys would be gone for all day,
yes,
and he would be left home alone in his room.
yes,
So those pictures that you looked at, that the defense showed you, those are all events that he went to in Arizona, correct?
yes,
And some of them are as long as 5 or 6 years ago.
yes,
And you talked about, you saw that picture of him doing homework in the house with you. Is that in the house in Arizona?
yes.
Is that a common occurrence?
Not all the time.
No. Was it rare for that type of thing to happen?
It would happen if someone had supervision, so I was there. I think, I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't, I'll just say it wasn't often.
Right. So there were times, you're not saying that the stuff that happened was when he was in the room was every single day, every minute of the day.
No.
There were times when he was outside and allowed to play.
Yes.
But most of the time, where was he?
In his room or then outside.
Okay. Now, the defense asked you about, in Florida, were you reading in your room a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Do you still know what's going on in your house?
Vaguely, yes.
And you lived in the same house as your brother?
Yes.
And during the time in Florida, did you see him a lot?
Not often.
And is that because he's out of the house at school or something else?
Either at school or outside in the yard.
And then where's the only other place he was?
Room.
Now, you mentioned about how he was treated in Arizona. Was he treated the same way in Florida?
Objection.
Overrule as to that.
Regarding work, yes. He was outside and in his room. A lot, roughly.
You talked about how when you observed your parents deal with him, that there was anger. Is that how, when they interacted with him, is that what you observed the situation in Florida as well?
Anger or frustration.
Okay. Was there yelling at him?
Yes.
That's all the questions I have.
All right, and that concludes your testimony. You may step down. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the playback of the testimony of Fiona Ferriter. You may return to the jury room and continue your deliberations. All right, everyone may be seated. Court will be in recess.
Well, now that that's over, we can get back to entertainment. Entertainment. So we were watching Carly Russell, right? So you guys were thinking like it would be a good idea to make a short out of that? Do you think I should make a short with my commentary or without in slow-mo? And Mike Sanner, I don't know how I just saw this, but Mike Sanner sent this the other day. He said that's what the defendant looks like. You want to hear JLR again? Okay.
Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man?
You're being too
Why did you
aggressive.
blame a
You're giving
white
out
man?
personal space.
Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my
Okay, let's go back and I'll clip it. When I got the idea to slow it down. There's no verdict yet, Fernando. Good to see you, Nikki.
Don't touch my phone. Why did
And they were like, yeah. We'll keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on things in court. We'll have it over on the right-hand side. This one right here, this should go viral.
Why? Why, Mr. Russell?
Hold on. Okay, so you guys all remember Carly Russell. Carly Russell faked her own kidnapping, said there was a white baby in the road in a diaper. Gonzo journalism at its finest. We don't see our mainstream media ask questions like this. And it's kind of shocking, I guess, to see people ask questions like this, but you got to admit we love it. So let's take a listen and a watch. This is Gonzo journalism right here. And I was scared. I was like anxious. I was on the edge of my seat watching this.
Are you ashamed of your own daughter for what she did? Are you ashamed of your daughter for what she did? 6 months? That's it? And she pleads not guilty? She's clearly guilty, Carlos. Clearly guilty. Why did Carly lie? Why did Carly lie, Carlos?
He's going to start running in a minute. And I keep on running. Tracy, if he's found not guilty, they get the kids back. Running for the story. Check it. I think they would get the kids back. Here comes Carly. I agree, Nils.
Why did Carly lie? Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why did you lie, Carly? Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why? Why'd she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that.
Listen,
Act like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what?
I'm
I
normal
do today.
press.
I do today.
That's my favorite part. These ladies, these are press? This is press? What?
You're being a Karen.
She said, we're the real press in their blouses. Listen to her. You can't just walk in front of our cameras. You can't tell me with your accent.
Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting any answers.
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Oh, well, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
I think the fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah. We're just going to film her, not ask her why she lied to the public. And
You just ask her dumb stuff. We're tired of their soft asses. I do today.
They knew that the young lady was not off with some young man, so they know that.
They just film her.
Have to deal with.
Does she feel she's being unfairly portrayed in the press?
She does not feel like she's being unfairly portrayed in the press. Now, I don't know what these other little YouTube videos and all that different things. That's a different thing. I mean, they had a guy playing me that didn't look like me, and I know I look like Denzel, and he didn't look like me. I was upset about that.
Well, she's an adult, so she wanted to, for whatever.
He's
reason,
making a
get
joke
away
out of
from
it.
a little bit, not
Wait till you see JLR intermingle with the lawyer. It's great.
Well, we're not going to get into that. I think at some point in time, and I don't want to put you off, but I think at some point in time, whether we have a trial, whether it's a trial, just because the state is pushing the issue, whether or not we will go to a judge, I don't know right now. But I would want to talk about certain things during a while.
You
Y'all are great.
I had one question.
Yes.
You said you disagreed with the them trying to give her jail time. Back in July, the Attorney General talked about how he was maybe pushing for stiffer penalties after this incident moving forward. Change.
We're not there.
But do you feel like that's why they're pushing for jail
I don't
time?
know. You have to ask them. I just think 6 months on each case is especially a Class A misdemeanor. And if y'all can find where first time Class A misdemeanor with no priors and they get any type of jail time, then let me know. Give me a call. Okay? Thank
Can you say 100% that the
Thank
parents are not involved? 100%. Can you say 100% that the parents are not involved, Mr. Emery? Are the parents involved? Mr. Emery, are the parents involved? Did the parents help Carly at all? Can you say that for 100% certainty, yes or no? Did the parents help her, Emery? Did they?
I went from Mr. Emery to Emery.
Yeah. I like your suit, though. Hey, look, I like your suit. Remember we talked before?
I know.
All right, so are they involved or not? The parents, yes or no? Let's put this rumors to rest. The people online are saying, hey, the parents helped her in any way. Let's just put the rumors to rest, Emery.
You think it'll put it to rest?
It might if it comes from
I
you.
don't want Mike. Will it put it to rest?
Come
I don't
on,
want
Carl.
Mike.
Come on. Come on. Why
You
did
gonna
she?
call me Carly?
No, I almost did call you Carly.
Okay,
Why?
no,
Listen.
God.
Listen.
He
Why,
said,
why
"Oh,
is she
God."
not guilty today when she's clearly guilty? 6 months. 6 months.
Hey, you all be good. Be good.
You have a good day.
Video of the year. Let's watch this interaction again, because Carly comes out and she says he's invading. You're being too aggressive, she says, and you're invading my personal space.
Why did you guys go on national television and tell a lie to the public? Why? Why did you lie, Carly? Carly Russell, why did you lie? Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Why did you lie, Carly Russell? Why did you lie to the public? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Don't touch my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell, why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man? Why did your daughter blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why?
Oh, that's
Why?
the mom?
Why'd she plead not guilty today?
That's the mom.
Why, Miss Russell? Why?
Dude, you can't just run in front of our cameras like that. Act
Listen,
like normal press.
listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today. You all don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting any answers.
Sure, right. That's why people
being
call
a
you people
parent.
fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Oh, well, you don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Their cameraman. When do I slow
You
it
people-
down? When I slow it down, it's funny as hell.
I think that they.
Hey.
Get this edited. Oh my gosh, cheek pinching granny. Oh, I died when I saw it. I got this bright idea to slow it down. Volume.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do.
For the verdict. They're not doing it. There, I would have been scared.
Carly Russell.
Look at her. She ain't playing. She is not playing with him today. Not today.
Why did you?
Here, let's watch it in slow-mo and watch her grab him. Is that grandma? Is that granny? Is that granny? Let's watch it in slow-mo. I'm going to turn it down because it sounds freaky.
Lie to the public. Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white man? Why did you blame a white?
I see Carly now right here in the Monica Lewinsky dress. And she's putting her hand up in front of her face.
Why did you blame a white man? Why did you?
Look at Carly, though. She makes sure to look right at the media chick, the Karen. She loves it.
Listen.
You don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do my phone, lady. Lady, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Why did you, Miss Russell? Why did you grab my phone? Why did you grab my phone, Miss Russell? Why did you lie to national television? Why did you lie to national television, Miss Russell? Why? Why did you go on national television and lie? Why did your daughter blame a white man?
You're invading my personal space, she keeps
Why did your daughter
saying.
blame a white man for a fake kidnapping? Why? Why? Why'd she plead not guilty today? Why, Miss Russell?
Miss Russell?
Why?
You can't just run in front of our cameras like that.
Listen. Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
I think that's funnier in
You
slow
all
motion.
don't even ask her the right questions. You just stand around and just ask her dumb stuff.
You're not getting anything.
Sure, right. That's why people call you people fake media, because you don't even answer the questions. You don't even ask the questions. You don't even ask the questions. Blah, 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 blah.
Good morning, Megan.
You people go soft, man. Ask them the tough questions. Stop being fake media.
I think the fake media is right.
All right, that's right. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna film her, not ask her why she lied to the public and
Blah, blah, blah.
You're being a Karen.
Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. My stomach hurts. Good Lord above, that was funny. Watch her lawyer look over at JLR when he walks up. Watch this part. Whew. Look at, he knows. He's like, oh God, it's him. What? Watch his face. Watch his face when the lawyer realizes it's. Oh my God. I can't with this. Look at Oh, the white guy muttered something like, here he comes. Watch. He said, here he comes. Oh my God. Okay, you guys got to see this. You got to see this. Watch the white guy.
Hey, bro.
He
Hey,
says
bro.
to the
I ain't
lawyer,
finished. I ain't finished my
Here he
sentence.
comes.
I didn't fin-
And then the lawyer looks over. Watch. Here he comes. See, and he pointed. He said, oh shit. Oh my God. Oh, this is so funny. And that girl's face. She's like, I'm real media. I'm normal media too. You're not normal media. Look, he spied him. Look at, he's like, I spy JLR. Here he comes. Here he comes.
They young lady was not off with some young man.
Some randos walking his dog over here. There's a lot going on in this video. Oh, shoot.
Mr. Russell, why did your Why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife?
You know what he was doing as he walked up? He was reading his shirt. Mr. Russell was like, oh my God, it says media. Watch.
So why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife? Why? Why? Mr. Russell, why did you go on national TV and say what you said, you and your wife? Why? Why? Why did Carly lie? Why did she blame a white man?
Ooh, I was waiting for him to get socked. I was like, oh no.
Why?
Be careful.
Why, Mr. Russell? Are you ashamed of your own daughter for what she did? Are you ashamed of your daughter for what she did? 6 months? That's it? And she pleads not guilty? She's clearly guilty, Carlos.
Carlos and Carly.
Clearly guilty. Why did Carly lie? Why did Carly lie, Carlos?
I love when they see him coming, Gio. It's great. This is when he runs back to get the action. You ready? I'm going to short this right now. Ooh, Nils. Good catch. And yes, the blonde over there at the press conference was like, I'm normal news too. See, he's going to pick up Carly and the mom. But I don't know why the mom gets out of the truck. Like, why didn't the mom get in the truck? What is she going inside to do? Verdict is in. Verdict is in, guys. We've got a verdict. We've got a verdict. All they had to do was watch Fiona, and they came to a decision after watching Miss Fiona testify again. So they watched Fiona, and Fiona stated that she was worried her father would unalive her brother. Did that make the deciding factor? Was that the deciding factor? We've been deliberating for approximately 3 hours and some change. But I don't know. I mean, you count rewatching the video? Oh my gosh, guys. We've got a verdict. Everybody, come on back. Come on back in. Let's get back on task here. Verdict watch is always fun here, isn't it? But let's get back on task. Whew. This is justice for Ronan and all of those children. Let's right now send up vibes, prayers, thoughts, whatever it is that you do, that the jury saw what we saw and that they find him guilty on all 3 counts. And I'm saying this in all seriousness. This man is a monster. He's an absolute monster. This guy was going on Catholic radio on Sirius XM promoting his quote unquote publications. Dandy. Shh, 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 shh. Yes, you guys. I don't know if he'll be sentenced today, KM. I guess that'll be up to the judge. Aw, I hope you guys all come back for the next trial. I'm a little scattered at times, but we get her done, and we have fun, but we also keep it respectful. I just got a news break that says Bigfoot spotted in Colorado in broad daylight, and it's all on camera. Say what? We got Sasquatch in Colorado. We've got, I don't even know, Dagwood on trial. We've got a verdict. We're waiting for a verdict to be read. The judge is probably in the restroom, but give him a chance. I know I feel nauseous. Aw, Nils, thank you. That means so much coming from you. Seriously, like, the fact that you're here hanging out with us tells me that I'm doing something right. Because you don't get people like you to stick around if you're not doing something right. So, it's why I'm excited that you're here. It really means a lot because I have a lot of respect for you. All right, so here, this is a little side entertainment for you guys. Yay, Elaine, welcome. Barry Morphew on the run, the Sasquatch. Here we go, guys. Oh, she's crying. She knows what this means. She knows this means you're cooked, bitch, and you're next. You are next, Tracy Ferriter. Look at her bawling. Get the hell out of here, lady. Oh, these people are infuriating. Look at her. You better cry, lady. 'Cause you are next, Miss Ferret. Oh, Aussie. Console her. I'm sure you'll be consoling her tonight, Mr. Aussie freak. Oh, these people make me so angry, you guys. I cannot stand them. All right, I'm getting a zoom going on these people. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Get your suit ready, Timmy, for that guilty verdict. Get all proper, Mr. Catholic boy, because this is Justice Day. This is D-Day for Ronan and all the abuse you put on him, all those videos we watched, you son of a bitch. It's all coming to a head now. It's all coming to a head. I know she's being blocked, damn it. Why don't we have sound? That's the question of the day. They need to get her up on camera. Yeah, his lawyer's telling him, don't worry, we'll get you some visits. Beady eyes. Someone's gonna see those beady eyes in prison and knock him out. They haven't unmuted yet. I want to see Tracy so bad. Let me see if she's being shown on that other channel. Oh, Tim's about to cry. Look at his face. Dude, this bitch is going to cry when he's found guilty. The verdict is in. Yes, the verdict is in. Hey, Jay, thank you.
Court is back in session.
Here we go.
Judge
Verdict
Howard Cook
time.
presiding.
Verdict time.
All right, good afternoon. Everyone may be seated. All right, court is back in session on State versus Ferriter. Let me have appearances, please.
You
All right.
use your mics, please.
Court has been advised that the jury has reached a verdict. Are all sides ready to proceed? All right, Mark, you may bring the jurors out.
Ooh, let's do this. Let's do this.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
It's in the water. What the
Guess what? The courts own you now, Timothy Ferriter.
Listen.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
Ronan's running this show today, motherfucker. I wonder if there's going to be like a rush of in the courtroom. I wonder if Tracy Ferriter is going to pass out. Welcome, Carol. Verdict is in. Verdict is in. This just in. Verdict is in.
All rise.
Jury entering. Stand up.
The devil
All right, everyone may be seated.
is dancing tonight.
All right, members of the jury, has the jury selected a foreperson? And that's you, Mr. Bushy?
Mr.
All right,
Bushy,
Mr. Bushy,
bring
has
it.
the jury reached a verdict in this matter? No, you can just tell me yes or no, has the jury reached a verdict? All right, if you could please hand the verdict to my courtroom deputy.
Hold on to your britches, Tracy. You're next.
Madam Clerk, please publish the verdict.
Guilty.
In the
on all
Circuit
three.
Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit, Criminal Division in and for Palm Beach County, Florida, case number 22 CF001136, BMB Division V. State of Florida versus Timothy Dunn Ferriter. Defendant. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant guilty of aggravated child abuse as charged in the information.
Yes.
As to count 2, we find the defendant guilty of
Yes.
false imprisonment as charged in the information.
Yes.
As to count 3, we find the defendant guilty of neglect
Yes.
of a child as charged in the information.
Absolutely. Woo!
So we say all this 12th day of October 2023 in West Palm Beach, Florida, signed by the jury foreperson.
All right, does either side wish to have the jury polled? Yes, Your Honor. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there's been a request to have the jury polled, and that simply means that each of you will be asked the question of whether the verdict is your verdict or not. If it is, you should only answer yes. If it is
Listen hard and listen good, Tracy, because you're next.
Juror 1, were the verdicts as read your verdict? Juror 2, were the verdicts as read your verdicts? Yes. Juror 3, were the verdicts as read your verdicts? Yes. Juror 4, were the verdicts as read your verdicts? Yes. Juror 5, were the verdicts as read your verdicts? Yes. Juror 6, were the verdicts as read your verdicts?
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, at this time, this concludes your service to your community in this matter. I want to thank you for the time and commitment that you've made to this case. It went a lot longer than I'd originally estimated. But in any event, I watched all of you during the course of the trial. You did exactly what I had requested. You stayed focused and tuned into the evidence during all phases of the case. And I hope everyone has a much better appreciation of the great responsibility that comes with serving as a juror in our community. So with that, I do want to thank you. My bailiff will give you a letter of thanks from me. Also, a certificate of appreciation from the Palm Beach County Bar Association, and a short little survey that I'll just ask that you return it when you get some time. Other than that, I do wish the best to all of you, and with that, you're excused, and Mark, you may escort the jurors out.
I love seeing justice. Love seeing justice, you guys. You could have got 2 years, you piece of shit. That's what you get. I'm so glad he didn't.
All right,
take
everyone
the
may
deal.
be seated.
God intervened when he didn't take that deal.
All right, Ms. Coakley, anything that I need to address as far as adjudication in accordance with the verdict?
He doesn't have a prior adjudication, but it is aggravated child abuse is a first-degree felony, so we'd request adjudication at this time. We'd also ask that he be remanded into custody at this time, pending sentencing.
Ms. Murad?
Your Honor, I would request that the court, as to him being remanded, he has been out of custody for 2 years without
Time
any
for him to
issues
go.
or any violations of bond. If the court is inclined to remand him, my request is that the court
Time for him to go.
put him on a monitor. He does have a place that he can live in Palm Beach County.
No.
He has no criminal record whatsoever, and he has no custody of any of the children.
No.
Okay. All right, so the court, I'm going to adjudicate the defendant in accordance with the verdict, guilty of the charge of aggravated child abuse, guilty of the charge of false imprisonment, and guilty of neglect. At this time, I'm going to remand the defendant to the custody of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department. That's without prejudice for you to file
You go
any
into
type of motion that
jail.
you deem appropriate, Ms. Murad, for pretrial release or release during pending appeal.
What did he just hand
This ruling
him?
today is without prejudice for me to receive that and consider that at the appropriate time. Let me get an idea as to what the state is looking for in terms of
What
the
did he
sentencing
just
hearing.
hand him?
I can do it as soon as the defense can be ready. He is entitled to a PSI.
Come on,
I don't
this
know
shouldn't
what
be
the
allowed.
defense's position is as to that.
I will waive
Sit
PSI,
down.
Your Honor. This is a sentencing that I should be able to get done relatively quickly.
Sit
should
down.
the court have
Bye,
time in 2 to 3
Timmy.
weeks.
I'll make whatever time that
Bye,
I
Tim.
have to expedite sentencing if that's what both sides request.
That's fine, Your Honor. I won't need more than 20 or 30 minutes for my presentation.
All right, so Ms. Murad,
I would need an hour to hour and a half.
so I'm going to set aside 2 hours for sentencing, and Cynthia, let's pick a date
I don't want to see you again for the rest of
on
my
an
whole
afternoon
life. And I
for
don't want to
2 hour
see
setting.
anybody else either.
No earlier than 3 weeks out. That should be enough time for you to do what you have to do, Ms. Murad, but no more than 5 weeks. So in that 2-week period there, let's pick a 2 hour setting.
Yes, Nils. Yes, Nils.
All right, does that date work for everybody? November 16th for sentencing?
Ooh, works for me. I'll be 50 years old by
For the
that
state?
day.
1 second to get to that. Yes, you said Thursday or a Monday?
Thursday, November 16th.
Thursday, November
I'm looking at
16th.
October. So sorry. Yes, that is fine with the state.
All right, so the sentencing of this matter is set for Thursday, November 16th at, what was the time, 2:30? 1:30, 2 hours reserved.
To the box permanently.
All right, anything else that the court needs to address before we adjourn?
No, Your Honor. We are going to need to do a status. I know Ms. Marshall's in here. We're going to need to do a status check because I don't think we have a future date.
Jesus.
Can we do it the same day
Mike.
as the sentencing?
That'd be fine, if you're good with
I
that.
might reach out to Ms. Marshall about having something having it next week so we can get.
Whenever you want to come in will be fine with me. The morning docket, as you know, is generally pretty heavy, so
Oh, I'm so happy.
one more hearing is not going to make a huge difference. Okay. All right, so then that concludes
at
the court's
Timmy.
business today. I do want to thank both sides for a professionally presented case. We had a couple hiccups here and
Yeah,
there, but over
hiccups
the
my
course of an
ass.
8-day trial.
Pucker up your butthole,
that's to
Timmy.
be expected, but
Pucker up,
thanks
Buttercup.
to both sides for the commendable job that each of you did. All right, thank you.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
Remanded 0 bond, but that's without prejudice for a subsequent motion to be filed. And if you have the orders on adjudication, I'll go ahead and sign those now.
Sorry,
All right, so I'll
pumpkin.
remain here to sign the judgment.
Oh,
and
don't
the
worry. She
adjudication.
says, I'll bring you a donut. If you
That'll be
don't
fine.
like
So I'll remain on the
custard,
bench
I'll
'cause I
bring
have a
you
long
jelly.
walk back to my courtroom, so it's better I just stay here.
It's okay. If you like glazed, I'll get you glazed.
You can't. Thank you.
And what did she expect? Did she really think he was going to get away with it? Oh, yeah. Do you want sprinkles or is that traumatizing for you, Tim? It's okay. We'll figure out the donut situation later. Yeah, you got to go now. Enjoy your prison orange. Look at fingerprinted. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, I can't stand this guy.
So we came home, we planted flowers on the side of the house.
Timmy has been convicted on all 3 counts.
In the name of Jesus, Father God, Lord.
Oh, I'm so happy. I am pumped. I am so happy. You know what? God intervened. God truly intervened when this dude didn't take that plea deal of 2 years. Can you imagine if he would have only got 2 years? God definitely intervened on that. Her trial's next year. He can get up to 30-some years in prison. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh, people like this just should not be on the outside. And it's wonderful to me to see someone who is wealthy, who is prominent in their religion, in their Catholic church, still face justice. And that's why I'm grateful for cameras in the courtroom, and that's why I'm grateful for justice. And that's why MJ is for frickin' justice. Psh, psh. Psh, psh. Timmy, maybe you can just be the personal pump of all the judges in the United States. Yes, same 3 charges on her. Now we need to send all our thoughts, vibes, and prayers to those children that need to recover from what these people put all of them through. Oh, yes, Ronan. Go live your life. God bless Ronan. It's a good day. Makes me cry. And you know what, Tim? Don't come to Florida. Arizona might have let you get away with your little room, but you don't come to Florida and mess with kids. I don't think she's being offered a plea. That was just him. She's done. They're not going to offer her shit. Sir, you are now remanded in the custody of Palm Beach County Jail. That doesn't sound too resort-like, does it, Tim? I cried too, Angie. It's wonderful seeing justice, and it's just so emotional. I can't wait for the mugshot either. Maybe they'll sew his eyes shut for it. They better keep an eye on her. They better put an ankle bracelet on her because she's thinking about slipping down under with her boy toy there. Their biological children are in the custody of the state, which is really sad. Oh, man, I just feel so much relief. I didn't realize how heavy this was weighing on me like this week. Because I really, really don't like people that do weird, nasty things to kids like this. And wow. I don't know the date of her trial. Ronan did save himself. And hopefully he'll go on and he's a smart little dude. We're going to see him again someday probably. And we watched the system work in this case. Look at her. She's like, do you like cake donuts? Because right now they have like cake donuts where, they have cider and stuff. I can get you one of those. Whew. It has, Kendi. It's been really tough to watch. I guess I didn't realize how much it really hit me, We all love kiddos. We all love our kiddos.
All right, Ms. Coakley, I have the proposed judgment up here. This is the only document I need to sign today, correct?
Yeah, Gannon's was really tough to watch, too. That's why I can't imagine why anybody would want to communicate with her. I can't even listen to her phone calls when they're released. I don't care. Letitia, to me, should not get zero
All right, Madam Clerk,
attention.
here's the judgment.
It'd be like
All right,
writing
that
this guy.
concludes the court.
No, let him be
today.
lonely.
Court is in recess.
Court is in recess now. No bond. He is being held. He is the property of the state of Florida. And Ronan got justice, which is so amazing. And all those kids got justice. All those kids that had to sit there and watch their brother being held in a room. I'm not turning this off until they turn it off, because this evil guy doesn't deserve anything less. They just got done fingerprinting him. His wife broke down crying. You missed it, Potato. It's still going on, though. He was just fingerprinted. He was found guilty on all 3 charges. I cried. We all cried. But justice is a good thing. And guess what? Tim may have owned the show, right? In the words of JLR, Tim may have owned the show for many, many years as he locked up his son. But Ronan owned the court today. Ronan did. And Fiona, they owned the courtroom today. Just like in the words of JLR.
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess
here.
what? I do today. I do today. I do today.
Yep. You're next, bitch. Excuse my language. She cried more. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say cried more. She didn't even cry when they talked about her son. She didn't even cry when they showed those videos. Look at her now. Look at her. She's gone. She's gone. And they better keep an eye on this bish because she knows she's gone. Oh, I love you. I love how you locked our kid in the... Look at, he's giving him peace sign. Wow. Peace out, dude.
It's in the water. What the
Did he just give him peace sign? Or was that rabbit ears on the bitch? She's not, I don't think she'll get a plea deal. She gone. Oh, Geo Clark, I am a stepfather to 3, all of which have behavioral and emotional problems. My heart goes out to these children. I would never treat my kids like animals. Timmy, I hope you get the max sentence. Amen, Geo, and bless you for being such a good stepfather to those 3 children. I'll miss locking lasers with you, Timmy. Oh my gosh, I get so worked up over this. Oh yeah, that's what I said, Potato. You're next, Bish. You're next. Oh, he's scared now. He's like, oh God, I don't know what I'm going to be facing. There's no AC in jails in Florida. Did you know that? And let me tell you, it's about 92 with the humidity, or 98 rather, with the humidity. He's not going to know the first thing to do in a prison. Up to 35 years or something like that is the max. He was offered a plea deal of 2 years and he said no. Flo says she's getting some shrimp on her old Barbie tonight.
It's in the water. What the
Yeah, peace sign, dude. I think he's like a brother or something. I mean, how inappropriate.
I didn't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
That's how I feel about Tim. His face isn't so hard anymore, is it? Look at his face is not as hard as it was when he was sitting through the trial like a big boy. Like a big boy. Watching videos of him abusing his son. He's not so hard anymore. Better change that attitude, Mr. Tim. 'Cause your little Catholic boy fakeness isn't going to get you shit in prison. I know, Dandy. Isn't it great? We just watched this man be stripped of all control. You're so right. We just watched a complete narcissist get stripped of everything. Look at that big side. You see that? He's going through something right now. He doesn't even know how to process. And I love it. I love seeing him in turmoil. Because in his mind right now, he knows that camera's right on him. He's so narcissistic. He's trying to be stoic. He's trying to keep it together. Do you see these big sighs? Are you watching this? Body language is everything. Dandy, this is definitely what justice looks like. Yes. He's trying to hold it together, but he doesn't want to lose it in front of that camera, man. He's trying hard. But the more he thinks about what is to come, he's going to lose it. He looked at the camera like, fuck, I'm really, really trying to hold it together here. Nay, thank you for your super chat. Hope someone uses his own words against him in jail. You think you're tough? You think you're smart? I agree. I wish someone would say that to him right now. Thank you so much, Nay. And that is so true. He was like a statue. He was like Amaka. He didn't blink but like twice during the whole trial. And now all he's doing is blinking. I think she left because she just couldn't bear to watch. It was so traumatizing to her. But she could sit there through those videos and not have one emotion. There's another big sigh. I asked him, Island, to go there and yell at Tim. I did. I put that request in the other day. Look at, he's all trying to butter up to the deputies. See, he thinks he's gonna he thinks he's gonna work these deputies, but you know what? No one likes people who abuse children. You can smile and try to be cordial all you want. He's trying to play it off like he's big tough guy. Texas Ranger. Yep, she is charged with the same 3 charges, and her trial's next year. No, he's definitely softened from, not softened where emotionally, but just he sat there hard like a big boy, like he's tough. He looks pale, but his cheeks are flushed. Who's Amaka? Or maybe he's trying to figure out what he can do for an appeal. Yes, they will hold him in Palm Beach County Jail until sentencing, which is on 11/16. And then he will be processed and he will be sent off to a Florida prison. And we will keep our eye on it where he goes. Trust me. I can't wait to see his mugshot. Let's put this on Sirius XM Catholic Radio. See, they should be making statements. Put a 1 in chat if you think that the Catholic Church, since he was so embodied in it and, made a publication for their religion, don't you think that they should make a public statement denouncing this at the very least? I mean, I know they don't like to bring attention to themselves, so they would never do that. But I think it's shameful that they're not held to this accountability. When are they going to be held to the accountability? Yeah, rebuke him. In the name of Christ, I rebuke you, Tim. Like, nothing would probably be a better punishment for this guy other than going to prison to have a priest tell him, we don't accept you. We don't recognize you. I would love to see that. I would love to see people start taking accountability for the people they endorse that do bad things. And I don't mean allegations of bad things. I mean, he's convicted. Now there should be publicly let us know how you feel about this, because people want to know. Like, we're watching this and we want to know. The Catholic Church has to be aware of it. So it's not like they didn't, know about it. Like, there's no way that they don't know about it, because he was creating a publication for them and now he's not. So we know they know about it. So it's just shameful. Gina Misty, thank you for your super chat. She said her boyfriend did 23 years in prison. Tim is done. Justice. Amen. And I'm sorry for what you went through, but I'm also glad that you and your children receive justice as well. But the priest wasn't there today. George A. from Southeast Michigan, welcome to the chat. Catholics forgive people. We are all sinners, including you. Jesus forgave. But it's not the Catholics, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel like it's the Catholic's place to say whether he's forgiven or not. That's Father God's decision, whether he's forgiven or not. See, that's where we lose this. His congregation doesn't get to make a decision. His priest doesn't get to make a decision on his fate of whether he's forgiven or not. And why on God's green earth would any Christian why would any human forgive a child abuser who doesn't think that he did anything wrong? Maybe he could face forgiveness if he was a real man and stood up and said what I did was wrong, but he didn't. And that makes him even worse. He doesn't deserve forgiveness, in my opinion. He's not repenting. He's sitting there straight up during a whole trial, acting like he did nothing wrong. Well, guess what? A jury of his peers found him guilty. And his wife's next. Do I know why he's sitting there? He's waiting to be processed, I imagine. The county's probably coming to pick him up. Because remember, they didn't know when the verdict was coming back. So they're probably sending the county to come pick him up, take him to the jail, get him processed. So this guy's probably in charge of watching him until they get there to pick him up. I don't care. I don't want to talk about forgiveness. There's just justice like 15 minutes ago for these children that have been abused for years and years and years. I don't want to talk about forgiveness for this guy today. You say forgiveness, you lose a testicle. And that's just how it is. We haven't sat here for 2 days or 2 weeks waiting for justice for Ronan and the rest of the children to immediately start talking about forgiving this piece of shit. It's too soon.
If you say Ferris Bueller, you lose a testicle.
Tracy left, yeah. No cuffs yet. Yes, Roberta. Say it loud for those in the back.
Roberta.
Yeah, in an ovary or an ovary. Anything. Friend from Australia got Tim's wallet to buy a ticket for wifey. Shackle his ass, says Texas Ranger. I feel like they're just sitting there waiting for the county to come pick him up. Shell, thank you for your super sticker. She said, justice for Ronan. Yeah, I think the bailiff is just like watching him until they come and get him. Because we didn't know what time a verdict was going to come in, and then they had to let the county know. Then they're going to take him to the jail. He's going to get processed. He'll get his jail uniform and his slides. I can't wait to see him in slides. Oh, there's the cuffs. He's getting the bracelets, guys. Take off the beaded bracelets, big boy. You big boy. Take off the beaded bracelets because you getting some nice metal ones that are nice and shiny. Guilty, Carrie, on all 3 counts. You guys, we watched justice. We watched justice play out. Oh, nothing. Oh, Nikki 12. Yes, the verdict was read. Teresa, you just slow down, babe. Slow down. She's getting her gloves on before she touches old Timmy. I think he's nervously asking what the process is. I don't think he knows what to expect. Opa! Thank you for your super chat. Ha! Now he gets to use the bucket. Hashtag justice. I agree. It really has, little Kazo, with the verdict, Jeff's guitar, the JLR, and it's been a fabulous, fabulous day. I agree. It's been a good day.
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Bismo Funyuns, how you doing? I want to pummel him before cuffed. We all do. There we go, guys. This is what you've been waiting for.
I didn't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
Carrie, 199. Thank you. He's asking, what is a chain gang? Bye-bye, Timmy.
Fucking fuzzy slippers and lip gloss.
C'est la vie, adios, fuck off and die.
Love it. You guys, that was wonderful. Thank you for watching this with me. I appreciate you guys a lot. Bye-bye, Timmy. Bye-bye. I wish that Tracy would have stayed there, though, but she's next, guys. She's next. Aw, Bismo, I'm sorry that you've been having a hard time, but I hope things get easier for you, and it's really good to see you. I know. I wish we had someone outside the jail. I don't know. They probably take him out the back, though. I don't think we'd see him. Former cop and child abuser. He is going to have a rough time. Maybe we can get him to go to the woman's trial. And holler at her. Why'd you do it, Tracy? Why'd you lock your son in a box, Tracy? I can hear it now. Yes, this was great. So, Nils, I want to thank you again for coming in. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you tomorrow. It sounds like you're going to be able to pop in on Friday Live. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday already. But we're doing a full show tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nils is going to come up. We're going to be talking about Delphi and another case that might overlap with Delphi. What could that be? I don't know, but some of the investigators believe, and they were looking into this, being affiliated with the Delphi murders. So we're going to be talking about that and some other weekly updates tomorrow on Friday Live. So make sure that you go and hit that notification bell. Make sure that you click for all notifications so that you get them all. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe to Nils, subscribe to Potatoes and I's new podcast, Given the Fallout, and all that good stuff. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th too, Nils. It was meant to be. It's a sign. It's a sign, I say.
God almighty.
All right, let's roll our credits. We got lots of new members and lots of donations today. I want to thank you guys personally. You guys keep this stream going. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's roll our credits. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.
I don't give a damn. I don't really
Roberta.
care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems.
JD, it's you have to stand down.
Don't want Jennifer or two Jennifers.
You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans.
Gonna fucking need extra slow in a second.
But I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Calling my phone when you
Listen.
No, you don't run the place.
Guess what? I do today. I do today. I do.
Don't want Jennifer or two Jennifers.
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.